Marina, I know that you've taken up a lot of roles in IT in your career. Can you tell me more about that?
Oh, that's an interesting story. So, first of all, I started my career as a QA engineer, and I remember that was my first job in IT, and that was pretty rewarding. But probably in a few months, I understood that that doesn't give me so much communication as I wanted. So I decided to change my profession a bit. And I remember that I was offered a position of a customer success manager. At that time, that was the first position in the company, and that gave me much more challenges than I expected, but still, that was pretty successful. And after that, we started our direction of business development in the company. So there, I had a lot of opportunities to work with American customers, with customers from the European market. So that's probably that was one of the most kind of interesting experiences that I've ever had. And after that, I decided that I need something more, and I decided to try the career of a project manager. Currently, I'm working as a delivery manager at one of the product companies. Um, that's it.
Sounds good, but how have you managed to acquire all the skills that you needed for all those roles?
I cannot say that that was really easy because that required a lot of time, and probably I invested a lot of different resources in that. And I would say that still I don't regret. I never regret doing anything, but still I think that that was a nice investment for me.
Was it some kind of formal education, I don't know, any kind of certification? So what did you choose to move on, to switch from a role to a role?
Not really. So I had a lot of motivation first of all, and I remember that I had some courses, but still that was kind of self learning. And when I became a project manager, yes, I've obtained some international certifications, but still, as so, if we're talking about the switching between roles, not really, just self education.
Cool, sounds good. Now, I guess that you have a team, right? And when you look at your team members, can you say that they actually need to know English for their work?
Uh, that's our secret. I think that practice makes perfect, and only sky's the limit. So I would say that like we have internal courses in our company, but I know that still people who work, especially with, for instance, American customers, should improve their skills on a daily basis, because that's something that gives us more chances to, for instance, to be promoted, and just that just kind of sense of achievement or something like that. I would say that yes, everybody needs to improve their English level, and I would say that that relates usually, like, it's usually important for those people who work not only with internal customers, right? But also with people who work with the European or American markets.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Honestly, I thought that it was a myth that all IT specialists need to know English because there are plenty of, projects and basically with different methodologies where you're not required to speak any English. So what's the point?
Uh, yes. Yes, I would say that basically you're right, and it depends on the company. So I know that some companies, for instance, product companies, are so they don't have a lot of communication with, for instance, European customers. But still, if you want to have much more career opportunities, you will still need to learn English. That's the first point. And I would say that the second point is that there are a lot of professional resources available in English, so you will have more opportunities for your development as well.
Cool. Okay. And let's talk a bit about soft skills. Do you think they are overestimated or underestimated? What does a person who works in IT need to put emphasis on, hard skills or soft skills?
Why are you asking me so difficult questions?
Sorry.
I'm kidding. So I would say that yes, sometimes all the soft skills are overestimated and sometimes they are not. So I know that I know a few specialists who say that there is no point in developing soft skills, and they just underestimate them. And these people underestimate their soft skills and their meaning. But I would say that still they are necessary because we have a lot of communication at work. And moreover, we spend a lot of time at work. So if you want to make your um, so if you want to be effective, if you want to have good relationships with your teammates, definitely you will need to develop your soft skills, and for clients as well.
But how?
A difficult question number two, right? I would say that, let me think. So first of all, you will need mm, to think what troubles you have in your communication right now. So I know that some companies offer some assessments or trainings and so on and so forth, but I think that still we can develop our soft skills on our own, and we have a lot of resources available for that. But the first and the most important step is just to make sure that you understand the problem and you see that, and after that you will definitely find a solution.
Oh, sounds good. What's your attitude to lifelong learning?
Hmm. Only positive, I would say, but um, I would say that such concept as lifelong learning has a lot of benefits. So, for instance, that can again give you much more possibilities. It can increase your confidence. Probably that's in some cases that's also useful for networking and so on and so forth. But still, I would say that some people again didn't keep this balance between learning and having and just relaxing, yeah, sometimes. And to be honest, that's true for me because I spent a lot of time learning, and yes, that's beneficial for me, but still sometimes I feel tired and exhausted. So like my attitude is positive, but still you will need to keep the balance.
Cool. Marina, thanks for sharing your ideas.
Thank you.